Let's talk about healthy breakfast ideas. I'm going to give you at least three ideas of things that you can eat to stay healthy. So, breakfast, it's really breaking your fast. That's what it stands for. It's the first meal of the day. For many people, it's eaten in the mornings, but that's not true for everyone. And the word in English refers to breaking the fasting period of the previous night. I actually do intermittent fasting. So my first meal of the day is either 11 or at noon. So not always considered in the morning, but it really just depends on you and your lifestyle. So we say breakfast, but it doesn't have to be always the traditional breakfast foods. Let's get into it. I am Robin, Muhammad Nutritionist, and I help women over 40 meet their nutrition needs and mitigate symptoms and concerns related to the pause. So when I say pause, I'm saying perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, which is postmenopause. And that is my specialty. And for 16 years, I've really spent a lot of time creating nutrition plans and roadmaps for us. And I say us, I'm included in the women over 40. So let's just get into some options. This is a simple option. If you do eggs, and maybe you don't, I don't know you exactly, but let's say if you do, and I'll explain kind of what all of this means and why. So you can do two whole eggs plus egg whites, and that's giving you protein. And that egg yolk has vitamin D. It has a lot of the nutrients that we need. I like to build nutrition plans based on nutrients, not necessarily calories, but making sure that your body has what it needs. So you have your protein, and I suggest you mix in some vegetables. It can be spinach, peppers, onions. Just make it lovely and tasty for you, but that's giving you your veggies. And then you can have a cup of fruit, which is your carbs, and that is balanced. You have your protein, your carbs, your vegetables, your good fat. It's all balanced for you. And have some water with it. If you have mineral water, you are taking care of your calcium needs. So that's an option. And where it says a cup of fruit, you can insert in another carb if you want to have a cup of oatmeal, or if you eat bread, you can have a piece of toast. It could be a variety of carbohydrates. But just to keep it simple, that is something that you can have for your breakfast. And doing peppers. What is easy, depending on your lifestyle and your time, is making eggs, pre-making several of them and dividing them up over the week so you can just pull them out and warm it up. But there's your peppers and your onions, and it is wonderful. Another option, and I work with plant-based eaters, non-plant-based eaters, vegans, and everything in between. So if you do not eat animal protein and you want to have a meal, that's simple. You can do chia seed pudding. That gives you plant-based protein and also calcium, which is important for our bones. You add your fruit in there. Again, that's your carbohydrates. And I want to say to add a small green leafy salad with avocados that takes care of your veggies, your fat, your magnesium, and your fiber. You get the idea. Every time you eat, you are feeding your body or not. You're giving it what it needs or not. And that is what my intention always is to make sure you're making the most out of what you put in your mouth. So there you go. Chia seeds, salad, carbs, and I'm going to give you the chia seed recipe. I love chia seeds, and I actually add a little honey to mine just to give it a little bit of sweetener, or you can add stevia. But an ingredient, 2 tablespoons of the chia seed, half a cup of almond milk or milk of your choice. I double this tablespoon of honey or other teaspoon of honey or other sweetener, strawberries or other fruits. So I actually, again, double this recipe and enjoy, depending. Sometimes I eat it all, sometimes I eat half of it, but there's your recipe for the chia seeds. And I want to make sure, let's see, I'm put that, I'm just making a note to put that in the description. And you want to pour it all into a jar, mix it well, let it settle, then mix again. So the chia seeds will start to gel, but you want to make sure you don't see any clumping. Cover the jar and refrigerate overnight or for 2 hours. And then you eat it and you enjoy it. And it's simple. Again, this is something you can make in advance, in abundance, and store it and have a good time. Green leafies, I grow this inside of my home and I'm happy about it because it's always on the ready. I do it hydroponically, and that's just a way to grow your food with ease indoors. You can grow outdoors or indoors, because of where I am in the climate. Indoors just works for us really well. So that is what I use to make sure that I have my greens all the time, my leafy greens. Another option, and this is actually what I do every day, is a daily protein smoothie because it tastes so good. It has everything that I need in it, and it is my favorite thing. I'm the type of person that this I could eat. I have this every day, so I don't need a variety in my morning or my first meal of the day. It's always this smoothie, unless something is going on in the world. But for the most part, this is my daily, and I'm going to share it with you. So in my smoothie, there is almond milk, which is good for calcium. I put a scoop of plant-based protein powder in there, and I'll put the one that I used in the down bar. I use a frozen banana, that's my carb. I put in some ground flaxseed, it's my fiber and helps me with estrogen balance. Put a tablespoon of nut butter, which is your fat. And then I use encapsulated produce you can put obviously vegetables in it. I just use encapsulated produce because it's very, very powerful and concentrated. And I blend that all up, and I am just as happy as I can be. And here's a picture, and the encapsulated produce is in there, my flax, ground it all up, and it is just it just makes me happy. The protein powder I use is from Juice Plus. Necessary Nutrition has a protein powder, but I like this one because it's a complete meal replacement. It has prebiotics, low glycemic, fiber, and it is soy-based. Soy gets a bad rap because there's a lot of soy that's out there and it's processed and it's used as preservative and all of that. That's not what I'm talking about. Here, this is soy, which is called water wash. It's very high quality soy, and it really works well for our women's health. So soy is known to help reduce hot flashes and some of the symptoms related to menopause. So I take this every day, and for good reason. It helps with, again, menopause symptoms. And this is the encapsulated produce that I get from Juice Plus. So I have fruits, vegetables, berries, and also the omegas. When I first started, I am a nutritionist, but I'm also like very skeptical, if you say so. When I first started, I started with fruits and vegetables only, and then I added the berries, and then I added the omegas. And it has been the most phenomenal nutrition because it helps you to bridge the gap. I still eat lots of vegetables, but we need 7 to 13 servings a day, which is difficult to get. This is better than juicing because it's less expensive, it's less mess, and I just throw it in. And what I love about these it's not considered a supplement, the fruits, the vegetables, and the berries. It has a nutrition facts label. Unlike supplements, it'll say supplement facts. So I will give you guys the information about the Juice Plus capsules as well, and you can take a look. But I swear by them. And it's one of my #1 recommendations that I recommend to the Necessary Nutrition community. Also, and this is putting what I eat or have my morning breakfast meal. I also take the magnesium and the D3K2, which are all recommended supplements for us women in the pause phase. All right, so those are some healthy breakfast ideas. I drink plenty of water. This is just a reminder to get your water in. Again, mineral water can be very calcium rich, so that's good. If this helped you at all, it helps me to help you if you are able to like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend if this makes sense for you, and then hit the notification bell so that you're able to get an understanding of or be notified with what's coming up. Also, if you would like or need more support and guidance with regards to, I'm moving this around, with regards to your nutrition, I have created for new members of Necessary Nutrition. As soon as you become a member, you will receive the Necessary Nutrition Pause Plan, which are weekly menus and nutrition guide, organized and nutritionally balanced for you to take the guesswork out of how to put all your meals together. Your breakfast, your snacks, your lunch, your dinner. So it's all nutritional balance, helping to make sure your blood sugar is good, your cholesterol is down, and your weight is down, and you get all the nutrients that you need. That is my area of expertise. So if you want to get this, then I encourage you or invite you to look into becoming a member of the Necessary Nutrition community, because that is the first thing among so many other benefits that you receive as a member. All right, so I will also put that information below so that you can take a look at it as well. And I think that that is all that I have to say today. Thank you so much. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those things. And let me know if this was helpful for you. And what else? Eat well, think well, and be well. This is Robin, nutritionist from Necessary Nutrition. And I'll see you soon. Take care.